Hey y'all, it's Christy from Teadoddles, and today I'm gonna do this sort of a motivational Monday, I guess, motivating me to get things done. So I have been for a long time thinking about my sewing business on Etsy, where I sell bags and sew them. It's dwindled down mainly because I've had so many other things going on in my life that it's kind of taken a back seat. So I have decided that for the rest of the year, I'm not going to make any more bags to put in the shop, other than things I've already got cut out over here that I need to finish up and get moved out of my space. I will also be selling fabric off. These two shelves are primarily fabrics that I use for bags. A lot of them are just leftover bits. I do have some yardage over here from other that I just haven't used. You will see Ghastly's fabric in there. You will see some Tula Pink in there, amongst some other favorites that people like. Some of the stuff I will keep for later because I do want to continue to make quilts and things like that. And after the first of the year, after the end of the year, and assess everything, I may do some things in the shop still. I had been thinking about what I wanted to do and things like that, and really right now I don't have time to sew bags for the shop. I have a lot of things going on, and I'm looking at the potential to have more hours at the school, which wouldn't allow me really to do that, because it's just me sewing, cutting, sewing, packing, shipping, all that stuff. So that's a little time consuming. So I guess this video is just to let y'all know that there will be some good fabric deals coming up the week. I will have, my goal is to have this all up by the week of Thanksgiving. So then it'll be a lot of things on sale that are currently in the shop, and all those things coming up. So be looking out for that if you are interested in fabrics. I will price them accordingly to what I see online, because sometimes fabrics they'll be a little different than my yarn. Yarn can be more, if it's they don't make it anymore stuff. I usually don't, if I got a really good price on it, I try to just mark it up a little bit to sell it. Fabrics, however, since I bought these for my business and things, I paid a bigger price for them typically. Sometimes I would get them on sale, sometimes I wouldn't. So, because I really wanted the fabric to be able to make items out of it. So I will price them according to what I see around the web, maybe slightly less. Well, or maybe around the same price, so that then since I have a sale, you can catch them when they're on sale. Some will come off of this shelf too. I just kind of zoomed out here so you can see my shelves. This top two shelves are like fat quarters and half yards, and then some bigger yardage of things up here. I do have some jelly rolls and things. I don't think I've went through those. I have a few charm packs and stuff I'm going to be letting go, but some of that stuff I have intentions for quilts and things to make. So you could potentially, after the first of the year, start seeing some quilts in the shop, or I'm just moving in a slightly different direction. I will be doing the YouTube videos still, and I intend on getting back to doing regular blog posts. And so after the first of the year, what you may see happen is, if I'm going to continue to sell anything, I'm going to plan on moving it to my website or my blog and selling it from there versus selling it from Etsy. Just so I have more control over what I can do with things. So that is my intent currently. So this is my motivation to get busy, to get these things moving and in action, because I made a video and I'm going to post it, and maybe y'all be looking forward to that. I don't know. But what you can look forward to seeing on the videos is more clothes sewing tutorials and me making more clothing items. My primary hobbies that I enjoy the most are textile type hobbies that involve fabrics and yarn and thread and all of those good things. I do branch out into other things occasionally. I like to make a lot of things. So that's what you're going to see coming up on the continuation of my videos and things like that. And I'll have more time to put into video making versus thinking about my shop, So I'm giving myself to the end of the year to get all this stuff cleaned up and listed and see how much of it I can move out, and then I'll go from there. Yeah, I have enjoyed doing this. It says I've had a YouTube channel for 5 years, which I'm like, okay, I put more work into it at the very beginning, and then it kind of fell away, and then it's come back, things like that, or sometimes things are like that in life. I do enjoy sharing the tutorials and seeing comments from people who find it helpful and just things like that. So I'm not going anywhere as far as that is concerned. I'm just planning on selling off a bunch of fabric and fabric scraps and things like that, and seeing what I want to do after the end of the year. So, and some of that's going to depend on what happens with the school that I currently teach at. So, because currently I'm an adjunct, so I only work part-time. So I used the business to, fill in the gaps. Yeah. I think that's pretty much all I had to say. There will be pictures and everything, of course, on Etsy, so you can see all the fabrics and things that are going on up here. I know there's some of it that there's a few little bits like on this end that are specifically on the shelf for quilts for me. But most of this is from the shop, and a lot of it is leftover stuff. And I feel like maybe if I clean out some of the stuff that I keep seeing, I haven't bought a lot of new fabric in that aspect. I have bought apparel fabric galore, and I really want to sew clothing and do more tutorials about that and learn more about that. And quilting, those kind of things. I want to do more things like that. So kind of goes along with me being a teacher. So maybe that'll be a motivation for you to make a change in your life that you've been wanting to make. I am all about change. I feel like change is what helps us grow, helps us move forward in life, helps us grow as people and just learn new things. And I feel like that's a big part of life, is to grow and learn and change, and it's a continual cycle. For me, it is. So maybe that's motivation for you to make a change that you've been wanting to make and move forward. Yeah, I think that was all I wanted to talk about today. I didn't want this to be too long. So y'all remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.